rules and regulations, loyalty, இதெல்லாம் சொன்னீங்க. அது என்ன purpose என்ன? What is the purpose of saying those points? Rules and regulations, loyalty, everything only for having a good relationship. Having a good relationship among the colleagues or friends or your subordinates or your superiors. So that is what we are saying. Ethical behavior is crucial for maintaining a positive work environment and building strong relationship with colleagues, clients and stakeholders. So who are all the clients or stakeholders for us? Students, parents. Okay. So this is what earlier I told you the definition. Professional ethics is a set of moral principles that guide the behavior of individuals in their professional lives. This is the clear definition for a professional ethics. So first of all, we can divide into three parts of professional ethics. So one is personal values, second one is professional standards, and third one is ethical principles. So first one, personal values. How can you create the personal value? For example, you can take yourself. How you can create the value for yourself? Individuality. How can you show that individuality? Honest. To be honest.
Proper knowledge.
Proper. So punctuality like that. Attitude. Leadership quality. Both are very good point. Model sense. Okay, you can see. So individual beliefs and morals. So your value can be created by yours what? Beliefs and morals. So if you are a moral to anyone, okay, definitely you can get what? Maybe reward. Okay, then what? You can get your value. Everything you can get. And also second one is professional standards. How can you create the professional standards? So it will be what? Codes of conduct. So if you take any institution, like our institution, we have some guidelines as well as codes of conduct. So for what it is the codes of conduct and guidelines? For what purpose? Yeah, it shows the rules and regulations. Then what? So we have to follow the guidelines, whatever it may be. Okay. So we are coming to maybe guidelines or this code of conduct may differ from organization to organization. May differ from organization to organization. So suppose if you go into city side, that organization may somewhat differ from rural area colleges or any professors. And there is ethical principles. So ethical principles shows very clearly what? Your honesty, integrity, fairness and responsibility. So maybe responsibility you know very well. Okay, so the duty or anything our higher officers will give, we will proceed the things. Right? That is what responsibility. Right? Fairness to be truthfulness, somewhat like that. And what is honesty and what is integrity? So both the words are somewhat similar, right? So but even though there is a difference between honesty and integrity. What is the difference? Any idea? Group work. Okay. Be loyal. Okay. So honesty. First of all, honesty. It's about what? It's about telling the truth. It's about telling the truth and being serious. Being serious, right? And what about integrity? It's about honesty, it's about telling the truth and being serious, whatever it may be, sincere. Okay. And what about integrity? It's telling about, it's about given a clue. So it's telling the truth. So means honestly. What about integrity? It's telling about, or it's about. You have to say. It's about. Do the what? So it's about doing the right thing. It's about doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Even when no one is watching. So principal not like that. Okay. So even when no one is watching, you have to work whatever it may be. So you have to work your given thing. Okay. So these are the very basic difference between honesty and integrity. Right. So already I told you. So already I told you ethics may vary from institution to institution or profession to profession. For example, if you take a lawyer may sometimes speak some lying, am I right? But doctor, in the case of doctor, so he should be honest among the patient. So this is what the thing happens. Okay. So in your profession, according to your profession, you need to be act accordingly. Right. So importance of professional ethics. Next topic is importance of professional ethics. So why professional ethics? Whether we need to study the concept or the professional ethics or not. So obviously we need to know something about professional ethics. What are the reasons behind that? Because trust and reputation. Trust and reputation. So you know very well. Anyone want to be believe or trust on you, definitely you should be loyal to them. Okay. So otherwise they won't believe you or they won't trust you. Right. Likewise, reputation. What it means? So if you want to get reputation, then definitely you need to do your work very sincerely. Okay. Without your sincere work, you may not get the reputation from your superior or somebody seniors. Likewise, fairness and equity. What do you mean by fairness and equity? Like truthfulness. The equity means there is a difference between equity and equality. Right? So what do you mean by equity? Equality you know very well. What is equity? Somewhat like nyayam nyayam, no? Right? So what it means? So you have to what? In your workplace, you have to ensure that all individuals are treated with respect and dignity. So suppose irrespective of yaral based on what will you do? Definitely, you may not respond. Okay, so in a workplace or in a working environment, among the colleagues, we need to give each other the respect as well as dignity. Everyone needs. Or everyone expect the dignity level. Okay. So he is just MCA or he is just MBA. So no need to respect them. Not like that. So he even non-teaching. So we have to give respect and we have to give affection among them. The next one is legal compliance. What do you mean legal compliance? So any consequence happens, definitely legal consequence is there. So suppose if any unethical behavior is happened, as a leader you have to complain the problem among your with your superior seniors. Okay, so no need to keep from. So you have to make a complaint if any unethical behavior happens. Then only you can sort out the problem. And finally, ethical work environment. So what it means? Strong ethical foundation creates a positive and ethical work environment where employees feel valued and motivated. So everyone needs motivation as well as value. Everyone needs. So you need to create a particular situation, a positive environment. Next one is ethical principles in the workplace. So when you love your workplace, only we have a positive environment. Okay, then only we can like to work in the particular place, or we can like to come over there. What are you? If not so, definitely you may not come to the particular place for working. Right? So you need honesty and integrity. First of already we discussed about honesty and integrity. So no need to explain again. Honesty involves being truthful and transparent in all dealings. And integrity means acting consistently with one's values and principles. Likewise, fairness and equity. So again, the same point here. Fairness ensures that all individuals are treated equally and with respect. So dignity and respect. So you need to give for what? You need to give the dignity as well as respect for what? To make a cordial relationship. Okay. So suppose if you want to create the harmony, definitely you need to respect the people. This equity acknowledges and addresses individual differences and needs. So you should not show partiality, should not what do you call it? So that should not be there. Equity and respect for others. So respecting colleagues and clients means valuing their opinions and treating them with dignity. As well as this includes creating an inclusive and working environment or welcoming the environment for all. And finally, responsibility and accountability. What it means? Responsibility. Responsibility, you know very well. What is the meaning of accountability? Whatever the work you may done, so we need to have accountability. Then only you can get reputation. Okay, so that is very, very important. Over even for project the project guiding for right? So for what? So it shows their responsibility. Okay, so the accountability should be there, and also the accountability should be transferred. Okay, accountability should be transferred. And the next topic is ethical dilemmas in the workplace. So what do you mean by dilemmas? That you know very well. Confusions like that. Okay. So ethical dilemmas. Here, ethical dilemmas consist of three important points. First one is conflicting interest. So suppose if your personal interest clashes with professional obligations, definitely you may get confused. For example, if you are going for valuation, maybe at the particular time you may get some quarrel with your family members. So it will reflect in your paper. So this is happening, we know very well. So that case should not be there. That case should not be there. So no need to confuse your personal incidents or personal interest with professional obligations. So that should be aware. And data privacy. So what do you mean by data privacy? So you need to keep the students' data in a confidential manner. Because sometimes if you are a mentor, they may told all the things about the particular student, maybe particular boy or girl. So they may be given out all the details with you. Suppose if you are telling the particular personal matters with another one, what will happen? Again, it will spread over. Then the particular boy may get the particular thing. Definitely, he will he will affect. So it should not be happened. Okay, so you need to keep confidential. But in some cases you need to discover, you need to disclose the data about the particular person if he did any mistake or anything unethically. Okay. So you have to disclose at the time. And whistleblower dilemmas. So deciding whether to report unethical behavior. Suppose if you find any unethical behavior from anyone, you need to fight about the particular thing. So you can disclose with anyone, your superiors or with your responsible persons. So strategies for maintaining ethical behavior. There are 5 important strategies we can have for what? Maintaining ethical behavior. So first strategy. So first of all, what do you mean by strategy? Before going to see the topic, first we should clear the concept called the strategy.
Ways to follow. Some ways to follow.
Ways to follow. Very good. Ways to follow. So, strategy means, what do you mean? Ways to follow, she said. Ways and means to achieve the target. Ways and means to achieve the target. That is what we can say the strategy. So, ethics training. So, any case you need to give training. Any case you need to give training. You end or organization you may get some training. So even if in your 5 days, 6 days the class will come to somewhat like training. Okay. So training must. So ethics training. Regular training helps employees understand ethical principles and navigate complex solutions. So by giving the training, any employees can get some some positive principles as well as navigate complex solutions. In any difficult situation, they can take the solution or decision. And the code of conduct. What it means? A clear code of conduct outlines ethical expectations and provide a framework for decision making. So for decision making, the ethical code of conduct will help you. In what way? So you know the code of conduct, institutions code of conduct clearly. So definitely you can take a decision with the help of code of conduct. That's why we need to know the code of conduct very clearly in any institution. And like ethical leadership. So already she told leadership. So very, very important in ethical in strategies. What about ethical leadership? In how Leaders who model ethical behavior create a culture where ethical contact is expected and valued. Ethical contact is expected and valued. And open communication. If you are for that ethical leadership, so if you are a good leader, definitely you can make a clear-cut decision making. Clear-cut decision making and open communication, which compress what? Communication allows employees to raise concerns and seek guidance without fear of retaliation. What do you mean retaliation? Like something called
without any hesitation.
Hesitation, without any hesitation, like so without any hesitation. Ethical decision making process involves a structured process for ethical decision making, helps employees make sound choices in complex situation. So in any difficult situation, you can take a easy decision when you have the concept in a clear manner. Okay. So எனக்கு இது கொடுத்தது எனக்கு கம்ஃபர்ட்டபிளா இல்ல. ஓகே வேணுமா? இல்ல ஒரு மாதிரி. But here we are going to see only 3 frameworks regarding ethical decision making. So first one is utilitarianism. Utilitarianism. So utilitarianism means focuses on maximizing overall happiness. Maximizing overall happiness. But what do you call? Minimizing harm. Okay. So you can raise your happiness and as well as minimize the harm. And it considers the consequences of actions for all stakeholders. So while taking any decision, we have to consider the stakeholders. That means here what? Who? Our students. And deontology framework. So deontology means deon means what do you call? Duty. Deon means duty in Greek word. So this framework emphasizes moral duties and principles regardless of the outcomes. So outcomes may be whatever may be, but you need to do your duty. That is a thing we are going to insist here. And it focuses on acting in accordance with universal rules and rights. And the third is virtual ethics. This framework insists what? Character. Virtue means character. Aram solva. So that framework emphasizes character development and cultivating good moral habits. So it cultivates what? Moral habits. So that's why this framework is considered as very, very important one. It focuses on the individual's intention and the pursuit of virtues such as, again, honesty and integrity. Okay. Here you can see the point called the technical teachers as professionals. So you are the technical teachers. So you are the professionals. In how? Technical teachers play a crucial role in shaping. Technical teachers will consider or they are doing crucial role. In what way? They are the persons who shape the future of our technological world. Though they equip students with the knowledge and the skills they need to succeed in a rapid changing job market. So we are the persons, technical persons. So we are the persons who are going to cultivate the students with the what? Technological world. So they equip students. And if they equip students with the knowledge and skills, they need to succeed in a rapidly changing job market. So அதனால தான் the AI அதெல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப அதிக அளவில் பண்றாங்க. So we are doing something about AI and machine learning. animal love. Okay, so those things we are insisting. And human realities and essentialities of values and skills. So what is human realities? Technical teachers need to understand the human realities of their students. So basically, we need to understand our students as a human, first of all, as a human. Then only teacher. Okay. So they need to be aware of their students' backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. So you can act accordingly. Without knowing the experience or without knowing the culture of the student, you may not act with them. So you have to, first of all, you have to understand the students or individuals' experience, cultures, his background, everything. And only you can react. Otherwise, it may backfire. Okay. Essentialities of values and skills. So technical teachers must instill essential values such as critical thinking, problem solving, and collaboration. So these values are crucial for success in any field. So then you can get success. Only if you are aware of making a decision, or you can have a skill of problem solving. So those things, if you have, definitely you can get success. Suppose if you have, if you are going to face any problem, so you need to take a decision immediately. So then only you can escape from the particular problem or from the situation. Okay. Development of professional values, attitudes, and ethics. So you know very well about values, attitudes, and ethics. Even though we are going to see what are the things. So professional values means a strong sense of professionalism is essential for technical teachers. So this includes being, you don't know, punctuality. So punctual, respectful, and dedicated to their students' learning. So we should not be other basic. For example, just one ஒரு சில இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ல என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா, பெரிய பெரிய இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து அவங்களே வந்து ஸ்டாஃப்ஸை செலக்ட் பண்ணிப்பாங்க. இந்த பர்டிகுலர் சப்ஜெக்ட் எடுக்கணும்னா அந்த ஸ்டாஃப் வந்து அவங்களே செலக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. 6 ஸ்டாஃப் இருக்கீங்க, 4 பேர்ல யார் எனக்கு வேணும் அப்படிங்கிறத ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் செலக்ட். ஸோ எப்படி அவங்க எதை வச்சு, என்ன கிரைட்டீரியா வச்சு தேர்வு செலக்ட்? Maybe knowledge of the faculty or our behavior of the faculty, our liberty of the faculty. So in the any criteria they can. Of course, ஒரு faculty வந்து நிறைய பேர் ஒரே faculty choose பண்றாங்கன்னா maybe 2 reason. ஒன்று knowledge இருக்கலாம், அல்லது ரொம்ப ஃப்ரீயா இருக்கலாம். So அந்த மாதிரி ஃப்ரீயா இருந்தா that cannot be acceptable. சரிங்களா? So as a teacher, you need to give knowledge to the students. So, another so then only you can get your value. Positive attitudes. So, positive attitudes, obviously, we have our individual attitude. So, எப்படி வந்து ஒரு விஷயத்தை பார்க்குறீங்க அப்படிங்கிறது தான் அணுகுமுறைன்னு சொல்லுவோம். So, your attitude speaks about you. That's all. Your attitude speaks about you. So, in one way, the positive attitude is contagious and can inspire students to learn. Technical teachers should be enthusiastic about their subject and encourage a love of learning. So, you have to encourage the students. You have to motivate the students to love the particular subject or to love the particular topic or learning process, everything. And ethical practices means must uphold the highest ethical standards, and it includes maintaining confidentiality, being honest, and treating all students fairly. Without showing any partiality, you have to give fairness among all the students. Next one is consequence of unethical behavior. So you know very well what is the meaning of consequence. What do you mean by consequence? impact விளைவுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்ல ரைட் ஸோ unethical behaviorனால என்ன விளைவுகள் அப்படிங்கறது இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் suppose if you are doing unethical behavior what will happen for your reputation will get damaged that is the first point I mentioned here unethical actions can severely harm an individual's organization's reputation as well as leading to loss of trust and credibility. And second is legal consequences. So we have a current example now. What? One faculty is owing his name with 10 to 11 institutions. So definitely he is going to get punishment. So that is what legal consequences. If you are unethical, definitely you need to face some problems. And financial losses. So there are many scams which happened, like Satyam scam. So that type of scam may will what? Losses. Yes, financial losses. So that is also one of the unethical behavior or practice. And workplace conflict. So in your workplace, if you have conflict with one another, definitely you may not get satisfaction, then you may not ready to work in the particular place. So it also creates some problems for you. So that should be avoided. Next one is promoting a culture of ethical conduct. So the four important points which creates a culture of ethical conduct. First one is leadership commitment. First one is leadership commitment. So ஏதோ ஒரு பசங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் அடிச்சிட்டாங்க நீங்க அந்த இடத்துல இருக்கீங்க அப்படியே கண்டிப்பாக போகக்கூடாது நம்மளுக்கு அப்படின்னு போகக்கூடாது ஸோ எஸ் அந்த பர்டிகுலர் பிளேஸில் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணேன் யூ ஷுட் ஷோ யுவர் லீடர்ஷிப் குவாலிட்டி ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் டு டிஸ்கஸ் வித் த பர்டிகுலர் பர்சன்ஸ் அண்ட் யூ ஹேவ் டு சால்வ் த ப்ராப்ளம் இன் அ பர்டிகுலர் place when it happens. And second is employee empowerment. So you have power. You have to do something for the benefit of students. To speak up about ethical concerns without fear of retaliation creates a culture of open communication. So that is most important, open communication. So you should not hide anything. And third one is ethical reporting mechanism. So any organization should provide this type of mechanism. What do you call ethical reporting mechanism? Then only without any fear they can report the unethical behavior to their superiors. So you need to provide ethical reporting mechanism. And finally, ongoing ethical education. So regular ethical training helps employees stay informed about ethical principles and best practices. Next one is ethical challenges in different professions. So already we have discussed about this. So profession to profession, ethicals may be changed, may be vary. So if you take healthcare, there you can say balancing patient confidentiality with the need to share information for patient care. Okay, so you need to keep confidence. And finance. So in finance sector, if you take preventing conflicts of interest and ensuring transparency in financial transactions. So you need to show that transparency in the financial aspects. And journalism. If you take journalism profession, there you can maintain objectivity and truthfulness. What do you call truthfulness? So you have to maintain the truthfulness while reporting news and avoiding bias. So that should be avoided. And the law, upholding the law and ensuring the fair and the equitable administration of justice. And again, technology to protecting user privacy, ensuring data security, and promoting responsible AI development productivity. Okay, so you have to secure all the things to take technology. So this is the first part we have completed, that is professional ethics. Now let us see sustainability. The second part, introduction to sustainability. What do you mean by sustainability? So it is about meeting the needs of the present. It is about meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. That's it about sustainability. Okay. So it encompasses environmental, social and economic. So whenever you talk about sustainability, you need to remember these three important concepts. One is what? Environment, economic, social. Okay, so these are the triple line bottom we can say. Okay. Next. Importance of sustainability. So sustainability, why we need sustainability, why we are speaking about sustainability. First one is climate change mitigation. So mitigation we know very well, like somewhat reducing or reduce. So climate change mitigation. So we have to take some measures in this regard. Climate change mitigation and resource conservation. So sustainability promotes responsible resource management, ensuring we have enough natural resources for the present as well as for the future. First case, without compromising the needs of the future eventually. Social equity. Sustainability advocates for social justice and equality, ensuring everyone benefits from a healthy and prosperous environment. So you need to do something for the society. Okay. So that should be very, very important regarding healthy as well as prosperous environment. And economic growth. Sustainable businesses and their practices are often innovative and competitive, driving economic growth and prosperity. So, continue economic growth as well as for prosperity, we need to do something from our side. So, key principles and practices of sustainable living. What are the key principles here? Reduce, reuse, recycle. So, environmental science so we have to reduce the things. Reduce reuse recycle we have to know very well. Then only you can insist those things with the students. So if it happens, definitely our future generations may get benefited. That is why we are saying this. And conserve energy. So whenever you leaving your place, so you have to switch off the light or switch off the fan. Okay. You can avoid or you can reduce the energy consumption. Sustainable transportation. Choose walking, cycling, public transport or electric vehicles to reduce the carbon footprint or carbon pollution. Okay. So, for example, if you get hostel no need to take vehicle. You can go by walk. So you can reduce somewhat pollution. So likewise, you can use those things and support sustainable businesses. Patronize businesses that prioritize environmental responsibility, social equality and ethical practices. So again, if you speak about the sustainability, you need to remember this 5 R's concept. So 5 R's is nothing but reduce, reuse, recycle, recover and rethink. So these are the 5 R's you have to remember whenever you talk about the sustainability concept. So the first one is reduce. So minimizing consumption and waste generation through mindful choices. So selecting the alternatives, you can choose the best choice in the way of reducing the consumption as well as waste generation. Likewise, efficient design and sustainable practices. Then reuse. Reuse means what? Extending the life cycle of products and materials by finding new uses for them, reducing the need for new production. Recycle, transforming uses or used materials into new products. Transforming used products into new product, closing the loop and conserving natural resources. Recover means extracting value from waste materials. Extracting value material from waste materials. So rethink again. Rethink. Any idea? So you can go by bike or by car. No need to go by the way. So you can go by walk. That is rethink. Just think differently. That's it. So that is the final thought. Sustainability and the triple bottom line. Already I told you three concepts which is related to sustainability. One is environmental, and another one is social, and the third one is economic. So here we have to remember three P's. One is profit, another one is people, and third one is planet. So planet for environment, profit for what? Social for people, profit, economic. That's it. So you can emphasize sustainable development by balancing profit with social equity and environmental responsibility. Sustainable development in the sense you can see the three important points. First one is environmental sustainability, second one is economic sustainability, and third one is social sustainability. So environmental sustainability refers must promote environmental sustainability in their teaching, which includes teaching students about renewable energy, reducing waste, and conserving resources. As well as for economic sustainability, which help students develop skills that are in demand in the job market, ensure economic sustainability. So when they need profit or when they need salary, they need to go for job. Okay. So you have to create them in the way. So social consultancy can foster and foster. It means like promotes. So foster social sustainability. Even நம்ம காலேஜ்ல டிஸ்கஸ் எடுத்தீங்கன்னாவே அதுலயே நம்மளுடைய கான்செப்ட் இருக்கு கண்டிப்பா. தேர்ட் டிஸ்கஸ் பாருங்க காலேஜ் டிஸ்கஸ்ல to inculcate the ethical professional இருக்கு அந்த மாதிரி பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு. சரி இந்த ethical அப்படிங்கிறது ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியம் in any organization. அதனால வந்து even நம்ம விசன் we are reviewing that particular point. So technical teachers can foster social sustainability by promoting inclusivity, diversity, and equity in their class. Environmental sustainability in business. So reduce waste, second is energy efficiency, third is pollution control, and fourth is sustainable sourcing. So if you are all doing these things, then definitely you can save some energy or some materials to your future generations. So in the way you have to work. Economic sustainability. Second one is economic sustainability. So this or it shows the ability of an economy to support a defined level of economic production indefinitely. So examples: promoting practices that lead to long-term economic health and stability, as well as encouraging responsible consumption and production. And finally, investing in technologies and industries that can sustain economic growth without depleting natural resources. So you can do more things, but that should not affect the natural resources. So that is most important. And finally, social responsibility and sustainability. So in what way social responsibility works out? So you have to do something for your community or for your society. So, in what way you can do? Businesses should ensure their supply chains are ethical and environmentally responsible. And community engagement means actively participate in local communities by supporting local initiatives. So, even plantation also one of the initiative, okay, for your community. Then employee will be fostering a positive work environment that realizes employees' health, safety and development. Most important point. So you have to concentrate on health, safety and development. And finally, transparency and accountability. So in any case or anything you are doing, you have to have accountability. Then only it will give some reputation to you. Ethical leadership and sustainability. So leading by example. So as a leader, you can, what do you call it? But you can give your efforts tone for sustainable practices by modeling ethical behavior. And second is empowering employees. So leaders empower employees who embrace sustainability by providing resources and training. And third is communicating vision. So leaders communicate the vision and benefits of sustainability to all stakeholders. So leading, empowering, communicating. So everything you have to do. For what? For sustainability. And as well as accountability and transparency and a continual improvement. Final point is most important. So continual improvement is very, very must. So you can't stop within a particular year or within a particular month. So you have to do something with the sustainability or with the leadership quality for getting positive result. Approaches for sustainable development. So three approaches you are going to see. One is project-based training, and the other is community engagement, third is critical thinking and problem solving. So first one is project-based learning. What it means? So it encourages students to apply their knowledge and skills to real-world problems. So that is why we are giving some project to the students. So you can give some ideas, you can give some initiatives to run the project in a different way. And community engagement helps them understand the impact of technology on society. In what way the technology consequence or impact the society, something they have to determine. And finally, critical thinking and problem solving. So technical teachers should encourage the students to analyze. As a teacher, you need to encourage the students. In what way? To analyze the issues as well as to develop solutions for the issues and evaluate their effectiveness. In what way, how they can evaluate the particular situation or problem. Like that, you have to give choices to them to choose the best decision. Overcoming barriers to sustainable practices. So in any case, you have to face some barriers. Without barriers, you may not go easily in your life. So there are some barriers. One is lack of awareness. First barrier is lack of awareness. So you have to educate the students regarding the lack of awareness. And also financial constraints. So you have to teach or you have to give some ideas how you can save your money from the packet or from how can reduce the expenses. Likewise, you can give some ideas or tips to the students. Resistance to change. In what way? Foster a culture of innovation, promoting collaborative decision making and rewarding sustainable initiatives. So by taking initiatives, you can make some resistance to change. And fourth one is lack of data. So you have to collect most data and analyze systems to track progress and identify areas for improvement. What way you can improve the things, I guess you can do some tips. The future of professional ethics and sustainability. How should it be? Future of professional and sustainability. The integration of professional ethics and sustainability is a growing trend. The future holds exciting possibilities for businesses and individuals committed to ethical and sustainable practice. So, in the way the things should be there, then only you can save the future. And finally, we hope this presentation has provided somewhat valuable insights into the importance of professional ethics and sustainability. So, personally, I thank